this is a session that I did with Charlie and Finn, and it was very difficult. And I knew it was going to be difficult. The other day, I took them out first together, and they had never walked together. You know, they don't know what's going on, and if you're gonna like pack up puppies, don't expect the first walk to go easy. This was not easy. This was me just staying in one area, teaching them that they still have to heal. Like Charlie just wants to fuck around. It's clear. Charlie thinks it's the greatest thing that's ever happened. He's hanging around with Finn, walking. See Charlie trying to egg Finn on to play. Finn will do the same thing. Finn, the Australian Shepherd, is under 6 months. Charlie's probably about 10 and a half, 11 months, something like that. Charlie's an explosive little bird dog, meaning he's got a lot of energy and he can move real quick. He's a very sweet, friendly dog, don't get me wrong, but he's high energy. So packing him up with Finn, I am using attrition. And by attrition, I mean I'm sort of bullying the dog, meaning right now I'm telling the dogs to sit, right? I'll walk the dog, I'll make him sit, I'll walk the dog, make him sit, and I'll do that sort of. See Charlie bothering Finn? It's not bothering him, he's trying to egg him on, he wants to wrestle with Finn. So I'll make him sit, and that's attrition. Just make it, see how I'm making him sit real quick. I walk him 2 feet, make him sit. You know, it's here, sit, here, sit, here, sit. And you do that to just make sure that the dog, you know, it's helpful to get the dog in control, especially if you have a high energy dog. I do that with most bird dogs at some point. I'll use attrition. It's very helpful. It's helping with Charlie. Now this session, I probably spent 10, 11, maybe 12 minutes walking them in front of the house, and probably 9 minutes of it was hell. And I knew it was going to be hell, and that's just how it is. So the second time we walked, we did this, it was much easier, but I wanted to show this. So see how active? You know, Charlie's a young English cocker, man. He's not going to slow down until about 1.5 years, 2 years. But he's an English cocker. He's always going to be sort of excitable. But you know, it was hell. But what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to get two young dogs to walk together, the first walk is going to be hell. But if you want the second walk to be good, you start using attrition, you start using control. Notice how Finn is always on the inside and Charlie's on the outside. There's no jockeying for positions, and a lot of that was going on. I don't allow that, and as soon as the dogs see that, you know, it's about staying in this position, you'll have a more responsive group of dogs. You know, they'll be, you know, functioning fine. You can find videos where I've done this with 4 or 5 dogs before. You know, it's the same thing. The first walk is going to be hell, and that's just how it is. You're going to walk multiple dogs together. Make sure that there's no jockeying from positions. If they're young dogs like these 2 puppies, plan on a couple of the times you do it, the first 2 times you do it, it's going to be difficult. But it gets better each time. That's what I'm trying to say. Take your time. Make sure that the dog knows what you want of them.